Hello there YouTubers, Retro Marky here. Thought I might try slightly different mini kind of series, and as you know I've recently picked up my first Neo Geo MVS, and it's a completely new system to me. Never had one back in the day because I wasn't loaded, but have one now, and I thought what would be interesting would be to kind of document my experience with it and look at how it progresses. So what I've done is, so far I have these 4 games here: Samurai Showdown 2, which you can see on the telly, King of Fighters 98, Metal Slug and Puzzle Bobble. So basically I've gone for a puzzle game, a classic run and gun. I mean, Metal Slug I absolutely love, I don't think anyone doesn't, and I got a fighting game with it, and I also bought Samurai Showdown 2 because I've heard it's one of the best fighting games, and I like the idea of weapons and the Japanese atmosphere, which you don't get with King of Fighters 98, not in the same way anyway. So I thought I'd do a top 5 as well, and also an unboxing, because I absolutely love this thing. You know what, I don't remember the last time, probably when I was a kid. I actually sometimes, I mean, it's got me back into watching anime, and sometimes I watch anime or YouTube videos, whatever, and I actually put this thing on in the background because it's like this little arcade machine in my room. It's that cool, and so far I'm not getting bored at all. I'm actually, well, okay, let's do my top 5. Number 5 is nothing at all because I've only got 4 games at the mo. Number 4, now this is only in order of how much I'm playing the game and into it right now, so this can change at any time. For example, this one I've only got recently and only played for about half an hour, and it's hard as nails, even on level 1. And so it's not in my list of games I've played the most since I got the machine a couple of weeks ago. However, that's probably going to change once I've figured out how to play this game. Another thing with Neo Geo is the games are hard as nails, even on level 1, which is, to put it in perspective, level 8 is the hardest. Level 4 is considered standard MVS. So I'm on level 1, which is supposed to be a piece of cake, and these games are really challenging, but they're addictive and I love it. So in order, number 5, nothing at all. Number 4 has to be Samurai Showdown 2, just because it's new and I haven't yet really explored it. Doesn't mean it's that order of good to bad or bad to good, just means how long I've played it. Number 3 is probably King of Fighters 98, which is the only blue card I have at the moment, and yeah, it's a really good game. I mean, forget Street Fighter 2, I thought I was good at that, but this is also rock hard. Pretty good, actually. I've got a feeling Samurai might kick its butt as my favourite, but we'll see on that. And the next 2, Puzzle Bobble and Metal Slug, out of focus, but there we go. Now, I would have thought Metal Slug would be my number 1, but it's not, it's Puzzle Bobble. I absolutely love this game, I'm so addicted to it. It's the game I've played the most so far on this system, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting good old classic Metal Slug, but that's it. So that is my list, and now I'm going to do an unboxing, because I think I've got some newbies to add to my collection. So I'll cut the camera now and eat some more Marmite crisps and get back to you. Hello guys, and we are back. Just make a bit of space here. So here's my first little package. I think everything, oh no, it's just from Greece. I bought a game from Greece and some other nice little surprises I'm going to show you from Italy. Okay, so not the best packaging and box in the world, but it will do. Because I believe this one is a full cartridge set, which I will talk about in a second. For those of you who don't know, Neo Geo. So Neo Geo was an actual arcade machine. So this is an arcade machine. And the games came in, unlike the AES, this is the MVS. The AES was like a console version for the home, although originally it was only for rental purposes from video shops. But it became a classic home system for those who could afford it. Now the MVS is the original arcade machine. The games are exactly the same, but there's some differences in the packaging. So, as you can hopefully see here, the packaging for the arcade machine is pretty dull. It's just a cardboard box, and they all come in this cardboard box like this, and the label's here with the serial number. If you want to collect for Neo Geo, then it's best if you can to get matching serials for value. And let's open up this bad boy. Try not to. Yeah. Holy moly! I have the full arcade. This is brand new. No way. It's sealed. Oh, I am chuffed to bits. Oh, maybe not. Well, no, it feels... Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Sniff test. Seems brand new. So, we get the arcade... what's it called? Decal or something? Which would sit in the arcade machine somewhere. That is so cool. Then also, I think for the arcade machine, we get these with all the fighters, and it's got the moves on as well. That's the other thing with most Neo Geo games. Unless you get the full kit like this, which most of us can't afford. I certainly can't. I just got lucky on this one for about 50 quid. We don't have any instructions except on the screen, and it gives you some basic instructions, but for fighting games there's a buttload of moves. So, oh, this is awesome. And I even have the manual, which looks like it's in original Japanese. Don't really want to take it out. I think it's never been opened, this. Or opened and not used anyway. Let's see. So we have this stuff here, which you probably can't see too well, but again it's got the moves on it and the characters, and then in Spanish we have the dip switch settings for things like credits and sound effects time, things like that. So that's totally original. That's exactly what the arcade owners were buying back in 1991 or so. Quick look at the cartridge. The cartridges all look exactly the same except the label. But there are a couple of differences. We had the blue one before, which I really like because it's blue, and a transparent with Fatal Fury Special, matching serial numbers. Don't mind if I don't. Oh, buggers. 28175 and 28185. Well, it doesn't bother me, but some collectors would be annoyed by that. For 50 quid, I'm not going to complain. So, Fatal Fury Special is another fighting game on the NVS. Okay, I'm going to cut the camera because it keeps cutting out and come back to you with the next box. And we're back again. So I've got a few cartridges here that for some reason came in an Indian takeaway bag, but anyway. So these ones I really like because I got these very cheap cardboard boxes. You can get replacement shop boxes, but they're pricey. And like you saw before, the arcade cartridges didn't come in very interesting packaging, so something like that to keep our cartridges a bit tidier. I love these big carts, but they're not the prettiest sometimes because they are original arcade cartridges. I mean, these are not copies or clones, these were used. This was used in a machine or two, so they're not designed to be pretty, they're designed to be inside the hardware. So this guy in Italy, there's a guy in Italy who makes these boxes and they're cheap. I've ordered 10 for about €40, about 30 quid, for games that I either own or will be owning at some point, because you have to buy 10. So this is Street Hoop, which is a basketball game. I'm not normally a big fan of basketball, but I got this set of 5 games for £80, which was absolute steal, including these boxes, and one of them was Street Hoop, and I've heard really good things about it. I'm not a big sports video game player, but I think it might be fun for me and my nephew. Nothing too special. Street Hoop, don't know if that's... Thing is, it might be a bootleg as well. Now there's 3 cartridges on the MVS. There's the original with the matching serials. There's bootlegs, like I think my Puzzle Bobble is, and there's actual pirate cartridges, which I probably wouldn't touch. Bootlegs are absolutely fine. Because normally MVS they have... Well, this has a serial, but NGH079. I don't know if that's original, and this looks like it's been stuck onto me. So it might not be an original, but for the price I paid, I just wanted the cart game. So that's Street Hoop. Let's look next. Is a game I wouldn't buy on its own, but again, I wouldn't mind having a football game. And Super Sidekicks 2 is over here. I've heard is one of the better ones. Again, my nephew likes sports games, so we can have a laugh with that. Hopefully I can get him addicted to Neo Geo. So again, so yeah, that looks like an original SNK. Not sure Street Hoop is or not, but it doesn't bother me in the least for the prices I'm paying. Good thing about Neo Geo as well is, unlike a lot of stuff I do, I'm a bit of a collector, is I don't think they're going to lose value. They might go up and down, but they're never going to be worthless. Okay, and this is the real reason I bought this Puzzle de Pon, because it's a Puzzle Bobble game, another one, and I'm totally hooked on that. So, I mean, I was going to spend £40 on that, but then I found this lot for 80. So, yeah, looks like an original SNK. Don't mind if I do. That one I'm really looking forward to. That's 40 quid for me. So that's half my money just on that. 2 more to go. Soccer Brawl, another football game. I have no interest in this. It's not even one of the better ones like Sidekicks, but... Oh, and it's a Japanese label. So that's the first one I've got. So I'm glad it's in this box, otherwise I wouldn't know what it is. And finally, the other one that I really wanted. Oh no, the label's a bit torn. I'll have to get another box. It's Neo Turf Masters, which, believe it or not, is one of the best games in the world. And it's a golf game. I know, but it is. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, no label on that one. I don't like that. That's going to bug me a lot. But, well, okay. You can hear my disappointment. Well, anyway, still happy. 5 Neo Geo games that actually look like they're designed to be in the home with some nice sides. And maybe, well, I'll do another top 5, I think, say in a couple of weeks or so. Maybe I'll do one a month, something like that, if people are watching and give a monkeys. Okie dokie, well, I'm going to go off and eat my crisps, my Marmite crisps, and probably have a look at these 2 bad boys. Maybe play this one at some point, and I think I'll keep that one. I'll have one soccer game and I'll sell that hopefully for about 30 quid, and then I would have got that for 50. Yeah, Turf Masters cost me another 20, I think, but that's really good value too. Okay, have a nice weekend or whatever day it is when you're watching this video. Ciao for now. Retro Marky out. Mm.